1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right. So you got to do that so that Ryan, who's my bestest friend in the whole wide universe, can.
I know that. You already told me that.
Thankfully, they have a previously on. It's actually, I think this is gonna go over Bioshock 1 too, because
They told me, son, you were born to do.
Oh yeah, because you see the plane
They
accident.
were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash, or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life
Oh,
you
this is still
thought
first
you
game.
had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
so that was the story of Bioshock 1.
Okay. I never saw the
That's the
ending of
good
that.
ending that like no one got because it's like,
It's ridiculous.
well, it's because you don't only have to save the little sisters when you find them, you have to save every little sister in the game. And there are little sisters that can get away and you just won't get.
That's
No.
kind of...
So, but also, it turned out that Elizabeth was helping Comstock, not Booker. Kind of the same person, kind of not. One's kind of like an evil version. And it kind of seems like this was her way to get revenge on Booker. And we still kind of hold the theory that this might be Elizabeth from the actual Bioshock Infinite game.
Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
I thought we were going to see from her eyes that scene. A little disappointed. I kind of want to see what Booker does look like. I mean, I know you've seen it from time to time, but just give a little bit of a better, in motion. We're in Colombia?
That's interesting.
It looks like Colombia. No, it's Paris.
Oh, it's Paris.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Those are some weirdly colored
Comment ça va,
birds.
Elisabeth? Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Oh, that looks like a Monet.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth.
One of his
Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
water lilies, maybe.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Interesting. What I really liked about Bioshock Infinite, and I think I told you, was it felt like the world wasn't dead already.
C'est bon.
And that's what I'm kind of liking about this. I like your little, hooking your mic into your bra. Classic, just,
Oh, I have to hold it up to my mouth somehow and have a stand. It's a kitty.
Which is interesting. Because the last scene we saw in Burial at Sea episode 1 was Booker basically having his chest ripped apart. And so now we're here in Paris. I'm sure we're going to go back to there somehow. Because I feel like part 2 is going to be now Elizabeth gets out of the department store.
Bonjour, mon ami.
It might
Alors,
be
tu
a
as parlé à la jolie
dream.
petite
Maybe.
américaine?
I'm sure.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Looks like they reused a lot of the character models from Infinite, and they just repainted them so they look more French. Because that is a character model from Columbia. I think they just changed up how his shirt looks.
Well, there's only so much you can do with the
Comment ça va,
DLC, I
Elisabeth?
guess.
Yeah.
Bonne journée.
That animation looked really janky.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
I feel like this is like her interpretation of what Paris is really
I'm sorry,
like.
Cassette. Next time, I promise. Ah, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé ma petite, celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Okay, yeah, this is a dream. Not been written yet.
Oh, you know, that might
Bonjour,
refer to...
mademoiselle.
I forgot where I heard this. It may
Il
have
va
been
falloir que tu me guides. Parce
Une
que
baguette,
je suis
mademoiselle?
perdu dans
like
tes
one of the
yeux.
ways you can tell you're dreaming is that
Bonjour,
when you open
mademoiselle.
a book, there's no words.
Okay,
in it.
first off, you heard that from Batman the Animated
Yeah, I
Series.
thought so.
Second off, I think I've heard that that's not true.
It's not true for me because I can read books.
It's not true because your brain can trick you into doing that. It doesn't care if you're like...
Like, I've written things and actually read stuff in my dream.
Like, you're probably not and also, fuck people who have lucid dreams, because, like, I could never have a lucid dream. Okay, this is getting really Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is getting really Disney.
Did they show her Disney movies while she was locked up?
It was in the late 19th century, so Disney wasn't around yet.
Ah.
Really want a goddamn piece of brioche. Be careful, it's gonna pick you up eating.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
The bird or the cage, why not both? That's a reference to Bioshock Infinite. Sally.
Sally?
This is where
Sally!
everything goes weird.
Sally, wait! Come back! Come back! Wait! Sally, stop! Come back! Sally, where are you going? Come back! Sally, hold on!
Lobotomy?
Yep, that's lobotomy.
Stop! Stop!
The Angel of Columbia. Well, the Statue of Columbia.
Which is really just her as an angel.
So are we still thinking that this is the Elizabeth from Infinite?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh god.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
So it's Atlas.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear.
Oh, he had like, it was basically kind of like Booker with gray hair,
Elizabeth.
I guess.
Tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 feet. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Sounds like it's gonna be like alternate universe streams are being crossed so much that it just fucked up everything.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even
That
know
was like
who
the
that
Disney
is.
interpretation of
But
Paris.
you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
It is cool to see what Atlas looked like before it was all Titan-esque monster.
Did you just refer to like Arkham Asylum Titan?
No, just like he was like fucking made of gold by the end.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up at the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
She still has her pinky.
She doesn't have her pinky.
Lutessa's warned me that if I came back here, I would
that
collapse.
must have been like the flashback thing.
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
I do like that Booker is going to be part of this. Get some of that sweet Troy Baker VOs.
Did you give him my message?
Lion is on the line. On the line.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I hear you gossiping about me.
I just got complacent.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, the clay, Bradburn. become Grecianized and don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for
So
life.
she died and became a normal human.
Fetch that
She
black lady.
died, but she's come back here in
12-year-old
anomaly.
single malt. Let's discuss this like men.
Don't know. Don't tell me they'll have a lock-picking
let's get his
minigame.
lockpick.
Yep.
Yep.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your
Good to
lockpick
that.
to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Great.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Oh, they finally added that to Bioshock.
What?
Well, Infinite. Bioshock 1 had like a feature where you could save health packs and Eve packs. And so, like, you know, when your health ran low, you'd pull out an Eve pack and you'd put it in. If you're running low on hold on.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Okay, so it probably is her.
You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. Alright, boys and girls. What does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons? Peter the Paris? What was that? Young lady, come out here this instant.
Got her right in the pelvis. Ouch. A fruit bar. Don't you want some fruit?
Okay, no, I don't want to go. I want to. she's there.
Is that the vent you came out of?
Nope. I think it's another vent, but I think it's more for like stealthing around. That's the doctor who helps you.
Is that the botanist or the other lady?
I think so. Whatever.
Because there's like 2 ladies in that game.
Oh no, not the botanist. The doctor at the end.
Oh, the Russian lady.
I think.
She was Russian?
You sneezed on me, you know.
Elbow.
I got some on me.
Oh, sorry. Actually, I don't think that sneezing on the elbow thing
Oh, that's
kicked
cool.
up.
They added a new like mechanic where you can jump up, then land quietly.
That's good. Helpful. Can you dismount on his shoulder?
Wow.
What?
For a problem child, use of possession is approved. Advised.
Wow.
That's the thing
That possesses machines
Yeah.
and stuff.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now.
Okay, I thought it was gonna
that's
refer
right.
back to that again.
When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. Alright, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Oh, I loved these in Bioshock Infinite.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards
Wow,
and
he isn't
layabouts.
too far from the
It was
truth.
he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism.
Now you know.
Because isn't Fontaine the one who made the those power things too? Or is that somebody completely different?
I don't know. It's been a while since I played the original Bioshock.